It's Monday, 24th of the 5th, 2010. Today I'm going to interview Sally. Her maiden name was Bull, it's now Mrs. Robinson, and she lives in Spencer Avenue. What is your date of birth, Sally?
6/9/28.
6
of September 1928.
28. So how old does that make you?
82 this year.
82. Hear it may.
Getting old.
Now then, I'm from the Heritage Group, but we're not all solely to do with the military side. Have you booked any memories you have of military people or the years?
Yeah.
Have you any good memories, Sally?
Well, I'll just say this, the Canadians arrived in March 1944. There were lots and lots of men under canvas in Nornby Park. We were young and had never seen anyone of a different race, and word went around that there was Red Indians among them. So we went on our bikes to find them. And this one we found, his name was Bob Gideon. We was all fascinated by him. We'd only seen Red Indians on the films. The streets were full of soldiers every night, and my sister and I were in bed with the window open. Soldiers shouting, "Anyone up there with your sister?" And Dad shouting, "Get in the bloody bed." There was the Hamilton Light Infantry. We used to know two special ones, Jerry and Bruce Till. They was from Hamilton, Ontario. Also, there was French-Canadian Harry Laborge. I went with him for a walk unknown to father, round the brickyards. Dad would have shot me, I was only 15. 3 weeks later they marched away. We was all upset when they went, and Audrey and I went to see them off. Lines and lines of men in khaki marched to the station, shouting, "Bye, sister, bye, bye." And after them came the tank regiment arrived, with the swimming tanks and ducks. We watched them from our bedroom windows. We're not supposed to watch, but when they were working we was curious. The barrier at the top of the hill, and no one would let us down there, and if they was working. And nobody on the hills, that was all fastened off. Remember big lines of tank transporters going down Stather Hill. Mum made tea in jam jars, not enough cups for all who came to the door. A big line-up of men down our passage waiting for a drink. I remember they had cocoa matting on the ramp that the tank men used, but we were only allowed on there at certain times. Cocoa matting and wire. The soldiers was camped in Lowe's Field in tents, used our garden to get back way into the camp. Rob Drummond and Beercock from Leeds. Rob Drummond was Highland Light Infantry. Beercock was the same. And they wore the kilts. And one weekend, a swingboat man came and put 3 swingboats up on the green in front of the pub. And Audrey and I got on the swingboats with these 2 soldiers. And
who's this Audrey?
Audrey Gray.
Oh, right.
Matt Dade.
Yeah, Audrey Thurston.
Yeah, Thurston.
Right.
And they weren't allowed to wear anything under the kilt.
Oh dear.
So they was trying to hold on with one hand and hold the kilt down. And one of the military policemen, who was always on at the gate near the pub, he was Percy Pope. He was an unusual person, we used to think, and he held seances in the pub tea room and got in touch with the dead. Well, I never dare go because he got in touch with...
He was a medium.
Yeah. He was a medium. Grandma's who'd been dead years, and I was always nervous. But my sister went, and she says he had quite a few successful goings on there. And then this particular night, she said he'd got the windows blacked out and had persuaded Bertha Purscliffe, who was the neighbour just up the road, to go with them. And she said that we'd got the seance going lovely and all in the hands on the table, and the table was moving, and then all of a sudden there was a huge bang on the window, and Preston Percival, the husband, shouted, "Where's my bloody tea?" And all the blackout stuff fell down.
It would make me think that Percy was going to hammer us with Bertha.
It was.
Yeah.
Can you remember Preston? Can you remember Preston?
Yeah, I
He was
can
a
remember.
character, yeah.
Yeah.
There was also a Trent River patrol there.
Yeah.
But I think that was at the old jetty. I don't think it had anything to do with the ramp. There was two men from Grimsby on there called Johnny and what was the other one?
What, there was on the jetties?
Yeah, they was on the ship. They was always on the ship.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
There was that
If
one.
anything happened, parachute came down, the boat had to go down.
Yeah, that boat was more.
Yeah.
Oh, what did they call them who was on it?
There was
That would be that boat that was moored there 24/7.
Yes.
I've written it down.
Now I think
I know the
Evelyn
names ever so well.
has told Pat that it was called the Dodger.
Oh, was it?
The
Yeah.
Dodger, she
The boat was called
remembers.
the Dodger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember she.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did they call that real tough man? It was the same name. We used to have pictures.
Oh.
Oh, they was from Grimsby. There were only lads, too.
Yeah.
About 18, 19, 20 maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know the name.
Well, see if you remember me. Now, if I remember right, what about Rob Drummond? His nickname was Bulldog. Was he
Yeah.
your boyfriend?
He was, yeah.
I thought he was.
Yeah, Rob Drummond was my boyfriend. He was from Glasgow, Port Shores, in Ireland.
Yeah, little light infantry, same mob as John.
Yeah.
John, yeah.
Yeah, he was in there.
He used to give me little notes to take to Sally, love letters there was actually.
And he had a dog, Pete, and he
Yeah.
was the emblem for that army.
Right.
And when Rob left, we got the dog.
Oh,
But I went to Glasgow with Rob to see. He lived in a tenement, and I'd never seen anything like that before. The bed came out of the wall.
Yeah.
yeah.
But there was nice people. They
Yeah.
were clean, but that's the way they was. Lived on Pollock Shores.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else can I remember about Rob? He kept overstaying his leave, and because my mum let him stop at our house a time or two, and when he didn't stop at our house, he went home to Glasgow, overstayed his leave, and he had to go in the glass house.
He was in trouble then.
Yeah, that was Rob. I've got a picture of him. I'll have to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I knew you used to go with him, and I thought, I wonder if Sally married him.
Oh, no.
No.
No, I was only 16 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking what else.
Yeah.
I've got this down here when we used to go around on our bikes because there used to be a big gun on Sawcliffe Hill, an anti-aircraft gun, and there used to be one on that hill to Winton, and there was one at West Holm.
Yeah.
One was a searchlight, but I can't remember which one was which.
Yeah.
But Audrey and I used to go around our bikes and chat around the
Yeah.
soldiers. They manned at night. In daylight, you don't go out at dark. We weren't allowed out at dark. But we just had one excuse if we could get out at dark, and they had a big co-op there, and they had something upstairs there. They used to teach you about the co-op. Well, we told my dad we was going there, so we wanted to learn about how the co-op worked.
Right.
And we used to go down the avenue and meet the soldiers coming off from Norby Hall. Yeah, only laughed and messed around, you know. It was only,
Yeah.
it was daft.
Yeah.
Yes,